did want to talk to you about the pandemic a little bit more and what has that done to change the landscape of online pharmacies? And is that a change forever?
Well, I do think it's a change forever. And as I alluded to in the beginning of our discussion, we've seen a significant rise in the use of online pharmacies in direct result of the pandemic. What's I think more concerning as it's not necessarily the rise in use, it's the rise in use coupled with the misinformation and uneducation. That's the problem. Because if you look at this rapid expansion of use, and then you look at some of these other data points that the Alliance for Safe Online Pharmacies gathered as part of their research, um, it's going to be a little concerning as I read them off. And one of them is 7 in 10 Americans, so 70%, erroneously believe that if an online website appears high up in a Google or otherwise search engine search, Bing, DuckDuckGo, it's likely to be legitimate, meaning that if we see a website on our first page of Google, which is pretty much the one that most people look at, right? One or two. 70% think that if it's high up on that list, that it's good to go, which is absolutely not true. In fact, many of first page search results are actually illegal online pharmacies. 40%, so 4 in 10 Americans believe incorrectly that all websites offering healthcare services or prescriptions online have FDA or other regulator sign off, meaning that if it's on Google and it's right there in front of me, well, the FDA must have looked at it. 40% think that that's the case when that's absolutely not the case at all, and has never been the case. So that also is concerning as we see an uptick. And then about 72% of those who we surveyed said that, yes, I started using in the pandemic and I'm going to continue moving forward, regardless of whether the pandemic continues. And so what we've done essentially is introduce a whole new cadre, a whole new group of the population to the internet, and they're going to stick with it because of that cost, convenience, and access benefit.
Mhm.